Geez, it's only been half a day and I'm triggered. Welcome! Hey, how's it going? We are going to be going through my new farm, and it is going to be the forest farm, as you can tell by my wallpaper. And pretty much I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to turn this raggedy old farm into a masterpiece. So I've never actually got very far in a farm like this, so it's going to be pretty fun doing a different farm layout for once and seeing if I can get as rich as I am on my other account. I have about 3 million with a bunch of the endgame items on my other account, so buckle up and we're going to see if we can get us a wife, some kids, and a successful farm. I'm not the most optimal gamer, but I'm going to be giving some tips along the way of things that maybe I missed on my first time doing, or just things that I've noticed that is kind of the best way to get your farm really rolling and optimizing your time, because as with any farm sim game, you really don't have a lot of time at the start. As you can see, my energy bar is already almost a quarter way tanked, so you really have to choose wisely what you want to do, especially if you want to get rolling. So we're going to plant our beginner seeds, and then we're going to start cleaning up this pigsty, because as you can see, there's a lot of debris around and we need to get this out of here. So we'll see how much I get done. I'm pretty sure I start doing this a bunch of different times, cleaning it up and then stopping to do something else, but that's okay. So that's the first thing we're going to do. When you start your game, you want to get some resources, and especially in Stardew Valley, a lot of things you can craft yourself, so I think it's very worthwhile for you to start getting stone and wood and all that stuff, and it's a very good use of your energy. So this is going to be really interesting. Just even looking around this farm, there's just way less places to actually do like a mass crop growing scenario. So I'm really interested to see is how can I get as rich as I was and get, you know, all the things I want to get with this farm layout. At the very least, hopefully we'll make it aesthetic. If you've watched any of my other videos, my other farm is like very sloppy, so I'm going to try to make this like a really, really, really great farm to look at, just so I can, you know, be proud of my home. So alright, so we started clearing out some more space here. I think we're going to head down south of the farm now and go roam around and start foraging, because I want to get some more money to buy some seeds. We can actually sell it at the store at Pierre's, so we're going to take off down there and... Oh, looks like I'm just... Oh, I'm going to plant some mixed seeds here, because you get those when you cut down your wild grass on the farm, which that's like the biggest thing I think that I made a mistake on my first farm, is I cleared all the grass on my farm, and it's actually better to get the silo first, because then that grass actually turns into food for your animals, and when you have wild grass, you can just cut some of it, and then the rest you can grow as you go. So anyways, I went forward. You can see I got a couple more items. I'm going to talk to Haley here, and oh, it looks like she's too involved with her camera to talk to me, so I'm going to keep... Wait, what? Alright, well that was really rude. That was a bad first impression. If she wants me to wife her, which I'm sure she's going to, she better start being a little nicer to me. She's one of the girls that I think I'm going to go after. There's a couple of them. We're going to head into town. We're going to run into Marnie, and a quick note, you want to start being friends with Marnie. Give her some gifts, because she does pop up in one of the quests. And so yeah, do that. We're going to go to Pierre's, and there's Haley's house. Wait. Whatever, I don't need her. Okay, off to Pierre's, and we are going to actually sell some of our things. This is a nice thing about this game, is that you can sell for the same price to Pierre as you would when you sell overnight, and the benefit to that is that you can start buying items way quicker. So I'm back at the ranch, gonna farm plant the rest of my crops. I have no money left, so I'm just going to start clearing some stuff out. And so I'm just going to give you a little projection of what we're going to be doing in each episode here. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do every single day for the first couple years. I feel like that would be a lot, and I mean there's a lot of boring just grinding out in the mines and on the farm in this game, so that's not that exciting to watch. So I think I might just see what happens, play some days, I'll record all of them, and I'll just pick out the best stuff. If anything funny or notable happens, or if I'm being an evil troll like normal, I'll throw that in there. And then we'll see how this farm progresses. So if you're following along, we are going to make this such an aesthetic farm. We're going to try to get hella rich, hella wifed, hella kids. I mean, the kids are pretty annoying, but we're still going to do it. So I think we're going to end the first day here. I met 8 out of 28 people, so we're going to bust that mission out pretty quickly here. And yeah, it's time for bed. Okay, so I know we sold some stuff at Pierre's, but really 90 gold? That's just brutal. So we're back at it, day 2 here. We are going to water these crops, get that going right away. I have no money, so we're going to have to figure something out today. So I'm going to start clearing some more wood here. I really want to try to get that silo, as I mentioned, right away. So I'm going to be chopping lots of wood, because I probably will buy that instantly. Just because it's a really great resource, and eventually I'm going to get those animals, so that's kind of probably my first priority, as well as, you know, spending a lot of money on crops and stuff like that. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit, because we don't need to see that, and we'll get to the good stuff. Alright, so we were done chopping wood. As you can see, I'm desperately going to Haley's house. I'm back to stalking her, or pursuing her, I should say. And instead meet her roommate and sister, Emily. So Emily's pretty weird. I know a lot of people like her, but she's just a little too weird for me. But that's alright. So said hi to her. And now we are going to go hunt for Haley. But I thought she may be at the beach, so I actually went, I had some mail from the fisherman, and he was telling me to come get the fishing rod. So we will get that. Fishing is by far my least favorite skill. I hate leveling it up. I always try to use the crab traps, which you can get a little bit later in the game, because I just hate fishing. It's so slow, and I feel like the money isn't that great for how much time you spend. So yeah, we're gonna head out of here. Was also noticing that there's some foraging items. The beach is a really great place to forage items, but I don't have any rooms, so I'm gonna have to go back and drop some items off and then head back to the beach here. So I'm gonna skip ahead again. But first, I'm gonna go look for Haley, because I'm obsessed. It's only been 2 days and I'm already obsessed with this girl. So sometimes she hangs around at the park, so I'm just gonna go up there really quick to look, and we'll see if she's there. Spoiler alert, she's not. She's not up here at all. But I was right in my thinking, because you're going to see right away. I'm going to go down, and we're going to run into the girl. Okay. Wow, hi, I love you. I love you. Here you go. See? So she's so thankful. But then she says this, like, it's called fashion, sweetie. And this is what Stardew Valley sounds like in slow motion. Okay, back to normal. Let's go. Alright, so now we're at the beach, and we are going to collect all the seashells and all that kind of stuff, because it's actually one of the best sources of income at the very, very start, especially when you go over here and you can get this bridge. I think it costs about 300 wood. Hi, Elliot. Stop interrupting. I'm trying to get to the bridge part. Okay, so when you build the bridge, yeah, 300 pieces of wood, then you can get even more valuable seashells and coral, and it just really adds a lot of money to your account in the beginning. Okay, so now we're going to head up and check out the mine. So as you can see, you don't actually get access to the mine for a little bit, which is too bad. So instead, we're just going to roam around, chop down some trees, and then we're going to start heading back to the farm, because it's getting to be dinner time. On our way back, we run into Linus. He's part of a couple quests, so definitely start being nice to him. But also, I think I'm just empathetic to him. I think some people give Linus a really bad rap, but I think he's a pretty cool dude. I mean, it's not his fault he's homeless. Let's give him a break. Hopefully they add something to the game where you can buy him a home, because, well, without saying too many spoilers, I just think that he deserves one. Let's just leave it at that. So we're going to chop down some trees and then call it a day. We're getting very low on energy, and so we are going to call it a night. Luckily, you're going to see in just 1 minute, we are going to be leveling up with our forestry skill, which is great because it's going to help chop trees down faster. We get the field snack, which is something I always make a ton of at the start of the game. And that is it for episode 1. So let me know what you think in the comments. I think I'm going to keep going with this, and we'll see what we can do with this nice farm. Stay tuned for episode 2, and you're going to get to hear my rant about one of my least favorite characters of Stardew Valley. So stay ready for that. Because when you stay ready, you don't need to get ready.